Und es geht weiter.
Thalindis? No. Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? A diluted bloodline. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of justice. Even in... Irminsul. Finster King! Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow?
Oh, merkt es.
No. This cannot go on.
Wie der jetzt nach der Truhe auftaucht. Gib dich zum Flur. Er rebelliert.
You're really letting me...
I am. As long...
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. But... if you let me go, you won't be...
Good point.
No, please! I just... want to see the...
Go on, live.
Yes! I know you're a man of your word.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedivulnir.
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon the...
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly. He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. Tell me then, what will this moment of And no answer.
So, the Eclipse Dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. And it seems like it was all connected to the Vinster King. The king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Khaenriah hanging in the balance. No wonder every aspect of Rerir... And it looks like this Thalindis, Rerir's would-be fiancée, herself belonged to a... It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. If the Vinster King hadn't intervened in such a drastic way... And why does Vedivulnir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow, time for something. We've been inside Rerir's mind this whole time. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rerir...
Kehren wir jetzt wieder in die Wirklichkeit zurück?
Rerir!
Was? Schachfiguren? Was für Schachfiguren?
Hey, Rerir! Come out, it's urgent!
Dane?
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've met.
Okay. I'll come. But the Lindis is still over at the Universitas. I'll need to leave her a note.
All right then, but...
I've never seen Dane so worked up before. Whatever this is, it must be big trouble.
Warum gibt es jetzt eigentlich dieses Spiel? Aber ist das jetzt schon die Rebellion? Ich konzentriere mich irgendwie ein bisschen zu sehr. Das ist eigentlich ein einfaches Rätsel, ne?
Well, this is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight, I say that's a—
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day. Why would we see—
You might ask your blade that same question. The word on the street is that Citali only strikes when he has an unfair advantage. But that is patently false.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy and—
Robtatir, what brings you here?
Why, Dainsleif, of course. He invited me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhine-daughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. So at least some of the rumors must be true. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum, the chief royal mage known as the Wise by royal appointment. And by far, the Vice President Veit doesn't even try to hide his envy when he sees you.
My success is the product of hard work and good luck. It's as simple as that. Of course, no job is without its gripes. Serving a king like ours can be a challenging task. And as for Veit, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress.
You're all here. I apologize for the...
You must be Rerir.
Mr. Citali. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsleif, you'd better have a very good reason for convening this little gathering.
It's my brother, Vedafenir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king—
Vedafenir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Horoptatir. Does this mean the king's circle of trust—
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants. I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the University.
And also because you're slimy. Vedafenir, perhaps less so. But still, a visionless visionary? It rather inclined—
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be—
Dane, what do you—
Rescue Vedafenir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the—
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have of Vedafenir, disfiguring your most loyal subject for putting the best interests of his court and nation first, this is not the My blade will force the king to see the—
So, Vedafenir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the visionary, the extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. The question is, you have noble ambitions, Dane. But I'm afraid they don't do much for a guy like me. I'm not interested in
A letter of pardon? The chances of the Venster King issuing a pardon for anyone connected to the...
Ah ja, so eine Geschichte ist das. Ja, was wird mir denn hier für ein Schachbrett geliefert? Ist das
This
scheiße.
black fog over the... Another mystery I'll need...
Hat der See ihm das vielleicht eingeflößt? Was ein Kack. Nein, nein. Mann. Wie stelle ich mir das denn eigentlich vor? Nee, geht ja nur so. Geht auch nicht. Ah! Kacke. War eigentlich gar nicht so schwer, ne? Wenn man drüber nachdenkt. Ich dachte nur, ich muss irgendeinen fancy Weg nehmen.
Author Thalindis. Over the course of this week, the research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding moon marrow. Firstly, its origins have something to do with a god's power. Secondly, however, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question of where it leads to. An enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow lab. The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in a single source of power is risky, especially one as poorly understood as this, as well as making ourselves. I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful. But as a Moon Marrow researcher, if we really made it there one day, what would we find?
Ja, krass, dass sie alles so erforscht haben, ne? Digga. Ich weiß schon ganz genau, dass wir das eines Tages im fucking Event sehen werden. Sag mal. Ich musste besiegen und sterbe dafür jedes Mal die ganze Zeit, oder was? Lebe ich einmal. wie ich einfach einen kompletten Weg komplett ignorieren
This is
konnte.
for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city.
Thalindis.
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday. You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this.
What if he finds out that you pried into...
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know is he's just a normal guy.
Are you scared of...
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all... Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet... But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon. All you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe...
A red moon?
That's right. Our moon.
I promise,
The Crimson Moon bloodline will no matter how long it takes.
Dann ist das vielleicht einer der Vorfahren von Arlecchino. Okay, ist das wieder auf der komplett anderen Seite. Oh, ist das jetzt der Sturm auf die Bastille? Stelle ich mir das vor? 1, 2, nee. Vielleicht mal die andere Richtung nehmen. Fuck. So, jetzt. Flip.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? You know what happens to those who betray the throne?
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed all of Khaenriah.
If you have any love left for justice in your heart, you...
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. Then Hraptatir and Rhindaughter will disarm the security measures. My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifel. Stay safe.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade.
Das sind die 5, die sind auch beteiligt. Das sind dann noch die 5 Sünder, ne? Aber warum ist Dane dann kein Sünder geworden? Irgendwas muss doch Besonderes passiert sein. Schließlich ist er an dem Staatscoup direkt beteiligt. Mich verarschen lassen. Toll. 4, 1, 2. Zack, zack, zack. Nein. Ja, ich dachte mir schon, dass es das hier irgendwie lang muss. Wie ey? Alter, bin auch blöd. Aber ich sterbe ja trotzdem hier. Ach Mann. Also langsam bekomme ich den Eindruck, dass ich hier sterben soll.
This place is filthy. Found you. Hello. Surprised? Oh, wait.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance.
I'm curious.
It wasn't a prophecy. It was a word. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he continues on this path...
But he didn't listen. Worse still, Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm...
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future is nothing more...
Forgive my curtness, Vedifel, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear, and there are things the king does not want to see. So, he doesn't want you having visions of them either.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did indeed...
Until what?
Just now.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways. 5 of us banded together to storm the palace, also we could rescue you. This will go...
I sense hatred in you. But also hope. But this is not the end. It is the beginning. There are many men of honor and courage in this world, Rerir. But you are not one of them. Is that a dagger? Interesting.
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt that you want to make an enemy.
Of course not.
We could be. But
You mean your future?
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the entire world. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it. But you see a broader picture of the future than I. You see the solutions to the biggest problems of our age.
In matters of fate,
Answers are either right or wrong. What will be, and what will not. Maybe you are willing to pay a certain price, and that is the cruelest thing about fate.
I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head, urging me to see how the world is changing, to seek more power, so I can protect the things I... You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it?
My voice? And... So, it turns out that we are not so different.
Vedifalnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life. As if he'd...
Very well then. My advice to you is as follows. You must persevere. For as long as you live, your story with Thelindis shall not come. It is up to you whether you believe my words. Regardless, that is all I will say on the matter.
I will hold...
Thank you for setting me free. In return...
Just then, a strange wave of energy...
If I were you, I would head to the
The Universitas.
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again.
Whatever Vedifalnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison. There was no